when everything is peaceful, I could very easily chant in here, and it went on very easily, uninterruptedly. But real life, every day is not like that. So some thoughts will be there, compelling thoughts will be there. That 6, 7, 8 kinds of traffic I talked about: lamentation, anchoring, plan making, urgency of this, urgency of that. All these things are going to disturb. What do we do about it? Now don't worry. I thought, Prabhu, concurrent chanting and hearing we have learnt with, thought the whole problem is solved. Yes, it is solved. But there's one small thing that you have to do. This is called a little tapasya you have to give for half a round or 1 round. Exactly the way you did your training round. That's all, nothing new. Even though you have trained yourself, you have to, let's say some emotional disturbance is there. Start your rounds. Your mind will go. What did you do during training? You applied the diamond command: Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So, initially, the mind was going, out of 5 beats, it was going 3 times out. Next 5 beats, it will go out of maybe twice. Maybe next 20 minutes, 20 beats. Because you are applying the diamond coat. Exactly what you did in the training. Always very, very simple. One line I will tell you. Every day, whenever you chant your japa, first round you chant as if it's a training round. Now I will tell you, explain the reasons why it is. Very interesting. There's a science behind it. So, you have to start your japa session. You have to desire, first of all, our goal is very clear. I want 4 rounds, means I want uninterrupted association of the Lord. So therefore, you have to pray to Srila Prabhupada and Nama Prabhu. Beg for their mercy. Then you should be determined to offer anchoring tapasya. Anchoring what? Anchoring the attention. There is a tapasya required to anchor the attention. Every day you require that. Because every day your mind, the traffic is different. If you are in the highway, you have forgotten everything, you found your time for this soulful japa session, YouTube session, nothing is disturbing you, you came and sat and you are listening to me. So this is, and then you are doing 1 round, practice round, so nicely you are doing. And naturally, this is a very, it's like driving in a highway. But it's good that time you have learnt, you have trained your mind how to drive, how to turn the steering, how to clutch, brake, all those things you have learnt in the highway. Now you know how to drive. Now the way to deal with the traffic analogy has its own limitation. The way you deal with this is by applying the diamond codes. Anytime the mind goes away, apply the diamond codes. Now this is not very smooth japa, no? It's called tapasya. Training was tapasya, no? Instead of having the bliss of uninterrupted attention, bead 1 to bead 108. We have to go through the tapasya. It will go away. I have to bring back. All this. Not susukham kartam avhyam. Not very happily done. And happily means not very. It's a big job to bring back the mind. At least you have to. It's a self. You need self-control. So first round of japa you do like a training round. Training round, when you do your training round, mostly you see, you start off, you should start off with the loud chanting. If your mind is, no traffic, peaceful and all those things, no, you can start normally. According to the degree of circumstances and situations of your mind, you can chant louder and louder. And then you will see that you don't have to do much. 20 beats, 30 beats, 40 beats, you go. Your anchoring tapasya is required only for that. The tapasya for anchoring only 30-40 beats. After that, what happens? Immediately after that, the entire japa becomes blissfully, or energy, japa becomes energy giving. So there is a number of beats, it may be 30, 40, 50, and one mala, and that is different for different days, as I told you. Your anchoring tapasya may not be required at all on a very smooth day. But be prepared. Some other day, some disturbances are there in the mind. It all depends on the traffic in the mind. So you can, some traffic you can very easily stop. Please stop. Don't move now. After 2 hours, you can all drive your cars. Hold. Leave the highway for me. But some fellows will not listen. They will start coming into the road. So for that, you require what is called anchoring tapasya. I'm not complicating anything. And simply this anchoring tapasya is because we already have we do mindful japa, and we already say that I'm doing mindful japa, I'm doing soulful japa and all those things. Then suddenly you see, Prabhu, what to do, Prabhu? All these lessons I went through, and then today my chanting was so bad. No soulful, no mindful came, no spiritful came, nothing. I was totally, all was, why? Yes, it can happen. Therefore, we should know the secret of the anchoring tapasya, or the warm-up round, or the warm-up beats. The first few beats of your japa are warm-up beats. For that, you have to, the technique is apply the diamond codes. What is anchoring tapasya? Now I'll very clearly hear this. This is very important. The anchoring tapasya is X number of beads of chanting consciously to hold the attention without going away anywhere. Zero attention leak. Conscious effort for tasking, uninterrupted chanting come hearing till there is zero attention leak. You will start. Your disturbance will come. No, you desire and determine that I want to do bring the diamond command. Apply. You do not know. It may be 10 beats, 20 beats, 30 beats, 50 beats. With 50 beats, you don't need any more tapasya. Attention is locked. It happens, all this you can experiment. It happens. Attention gets locked, and you are able to easily go with your self-energizing japa. Now up to 50 beats is not self-energizing. You have to put your energy to do the concurrent chanting and hearing. After that, you get energy for doing concurrent chanting come hearing. You still doing, not that you have put it into auto mode. You get so much energy that you like to chant and do. That is called Divya Kriya Karya Jnana Kriya Jnana Karya Cheshti. Kriya Karya Jnana Cheshta. Okay? Nothing, very simple. Don't think complicated. It is called doing, knowing, tasking, energy. The taste of that energy. Divine taste. Divine taste of doing the nama, knowing the nama, and tasking the Nama. This is called Divya Kriya Karya Cheshta Ruchi or Shakti, and the taste of that Shakti is called Ruchi. This we have discussed, and this was the major discovery with the gardener. Please don't forget that. The key thing that you have learnt is what? Finally, japa is done by the energy from the Nama. Nama gives energy in our heart. We want to do more and more and more and more we want to do.